Testing. I mean, they could be gloves. Hey, Newlip. Hey, Tomak. Yeah, apparently in Discord, Herd actually posted a thing confirming that the lead developer of White Knuckle, their favorite game is Rainworld. I've actually been saying ever since my first interaction with this game that I literally didn't even get out of the tutorial before I started making Rainworld references. So I feel very justified today whenever I saw that that is, in fact, just the truth. Very happy to see that. This is one of those games that requires very little explanation, so I'm just going to go ahead and get going. I just want to play this. So, see? Rainworld. We have rebar and everything. Rainworld confirmed. I have like 3 hours of free time before my tabletop tonight, and I want to play this, so I figured I'd play it with an audience. That's pretty much... Watch. See? Rainworld confirmed. He threw a spear into a solid concrete. Oh, I don't think I can make it from here, though. That was a waste of a spear. Tragedy. Never punished. Never punished. What? What the fuck just happened? What? It just like... Okay. I've been shocked. Like, I literally don't even know what to say about what just happened there. I've never seen that. Like, I must have gotten some sort of like perfect angle or something like that. And it just went boss mode and went flying. That was wild. Never seen anything like that. Oh, come on. Oh! Okay, we got this. If you don't know what this game is, this is White Knuckle. It is a horror climbing roguelike. It is a very fucking cool game. I am completely obsessed with it. We have not beaten it yet. There is a campaign mode that we are currently on. And once I beat the campaign mode, I'm going to unlock a hard mode, which I'm looking forward to what hard mode means on a game like this. It is basically what it appears to be on the tin. It is a climbing game. Kind of like Pizza of Yore, if you know it. And, yeah. What else is there to say? There's a bunch of items. There's perks. There is really cool and creepy lore that's happening, kind of like at all times in the background. Mostly via that announcer lady that just talked. There's a SCP grade goop that's coming after you. And what else? It's very hard. I'm also competing with my friend RSPK. You'll see it each time we go to a new save or a new run. I'm competing with them on score right now. I'm currently winning, but they've actually gotten farther in the game than me. But the problem is that the game also judges by time. I play faster than them, but they've gotten farther. Ah! Fucker. You know what? Screw you. We're gonna go the other way, because you're being a jerk. We do have a pseudo time limit, because there is, in fact, a gray group coming after us. But it is a single-player game, so I can pause and read chat every once in a while, which I will do eventually here. I just want to get out of this room. They should make like a really cool second Rainworld DLC that's different in all ways and well received by whole audiences. I think that would totally not backfire. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about the Rainworld DLC, to be honest. So if you want my official answer on why I'm not playing more Watcher, is because two things happened. One, it didn't super compel me. And two, a bunch of things came out that compelled me more. I think if I hadn't had a bunch of things come out that compelled me more, I would have kept playing it, even though it didn't feel super compelling to me. It was interesting. That's all I can say about it. Like, it was just very interesting, but it wasn't very compelling compared to previous Rainworlds. I don't know what it is about it. I think what it comes down to is that I liked the Downpour writers better at this point, which is kind of very interesting. There's sometimes secret stuff in here. These little bugs are currency. It is interesting until you find the first portal. I'm not sure if I agree with that. I actually liked it more once I was doing the portals, but after I got into the portals, I kind of like, I don't know. I lost the ambition to continue exploring because I didn't know what I wanted to do with the exploration. If that makes any sense. Like, a lot of times with the other games, I kind of really know what I want to, or the other runs, I really know what I want to do. And the lack of, like, it's not even the lack of a clear goal. I'm used to that with Rainworld. I don't know. It's just, there's something about it. Okay, so these are devil perks. We're going to read them real quick. Friends upstairs. The right climber in the wrong place can make all of the difference in the world. I don't know what that means. Only climbing. 200% climb speed, minus 75% walk speed. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take friends upstairs, because I have no idea what that means. And we'll buy a rebar. I don't really use these, so we're going to get rid of the pythons. We'll keep 2, because there's places where we have to use them. But yeah, it's just something about the, like... What? Oh, it was like a... Ooh, drugs. That is a super jump that I just got. It also increases your speed dramatically, and it makes you kind of erratic. It's kind of hard to control whenever you take drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. It has actually killed me more often than it's helped me. Appropriately so. Yeah, but it's just like, there's something that, like, it's almost ephemeral. Like, I think I have to think more on it to give a solid answer, but there was something not compelling about continuing to play. Like, I liked it when I was playing it, but the next day, I just didn't feel that ambition that I have about games that I super love, where I just, like, I couldn't imagine not continuing to play it kind of thing. Because a lot of games that I play and love, I can't do anything but think about them. And that just kind of wasn't the case with the Rainworld DLC. I want to reach out real quick. It's interesting until you find the first portal to that corridor area, so if you start there, from what I've read from the changelogs, they've fixed a lot of the major gameplay complaints, but Watcher is, at least for me, bad from its very foundation. A big problem is the lore and how it's revealed. It's not bad that you don't know what to do. Vanilla's like that, I agree. But the vanilla has an interesting interconnected map that you get attached to and motivated to explore with a specific goal. Yeah. I don't know anything about the lore, to be honest. Like, I don't know anything at all about the lore of Watcher, but at the same time, despite not knowing anything about the lore, it's like the areas were very cool, but it's right, you're right, they just kind of didn't feel cohesive. And that lack of cohesion kind of made me lose some interest. So the reason I'm taking items as soon as I find them, by the way, is that if you take 2 of an item that you find in a run, it unlocks it for future runs. And I don't know what these items do, so we're taking them to get them unlocked so we can figure out what they do in the future. I know a lot of people that struggle with this room right here, but there's a cool thing you can do. You can just climb the crushers instead of worried about timing it. Kind of funny. We already have a can of soup, can of tuna. We don't need another one. I think the booze that I drank a moment ago gives me more max stamina, because it turned my hands blue, and your hands are your indicators how much stamina you have. Ooh, I don't like this. I think we're gonna do the thing again, where we climb onto these. Oh, fuck. Oh, that, cool. Like, the Watcher map is more of an art expedition. I could see that. Yeah, I know that you're not a huge fan of it, Newly. I know other people are a fan of it. Like, I know Kurd liked it a lot. So it's not a universally bad experience. And I don't have any complaints about it. Like, I really don't. It's less of like I have any complaints. It is more of just like I wasn't compelled. That's all it really was at the end of the day. just really smooth. Oops, I did not mean to throw that. That's very unfortunate. Rope spears are rare and valuable. There's a specific area that I always want a rope spear for if I run into it. That's a lot of spears. I appreciate it, game.
All personnel entering long-term storage silo 3 must log container inventory to maintain accurate records.
Let me up top. There we go. Sorry, I'm focusing because I want to get ahead of the storm here for a little bit. Oh no! Fuck. Where is my toss? I know I made a toss. There we go. There we go.
Alert. Lambda biosignatures detected.
Ooh,
long-term
that almost was bad.
facility.
Squeaky noise is my hands running out of stamina. You're glad some people liked it. Yeah, I mean, kind of one of those, it's not for everyone, which is funny that it's, you know, people who love Rainworld are, you know, kind of not loving it, because Rainworld is one of those games that, you know, is obviously very divisive. Anyone who's been in the Rainworld community for any amount of time knows that, right? Not where I meant to put that. So there's kind of an irony to it for me, where, you know, it's kind of ironic that it's so divisive whenever Rainworld itself is already very divisive. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way.
Warning. Atmospheric containment breach in Sector 12. Hazardous conditions present.
Vanilla was way better with a suspension of disbelief. Everything felt part of a single world. Watcher's World does nothing to give you that feeling. For all we know, one region could be placed right next to the Five Pebbles moon area, and the other could be on the other side of the world, or could even be on another planet for all we know. Yeah. You think it's amazing, but just didn't find it enjoyable? I think that the lack of cohesion was kind of intentional, but still performed poorly. That makes any sense. It's kind of like how I felt whenever I was playing it. There's a specific place I want to climb up here. I think it's right over there. I want to climb here. So this saves me a bunch of time. Then I can climb straight up here. Go for the finish. And now that we have a break room, we'll read chat. Glad people there's like it. It's good, but in a wildly different way than Vanilla and Downpour was good. If one plays Watcher, if wanting a similar experience to Vanilla, they'll be disappointed. Yeah, I'm also happy that they tried something new, to be honest. And I hope they're not too discouraged by this. Increase damage of your hammer. Hammer can bite in single swing, lasts 10 minutes. Minus 50% mass speed, but also minus 20% climbing speed. The mass speed is the gray goop coming after me. So I don't really care too much about making the mass slower. We're gonna save money for later because I want perks. There are really powerful perks in this game.
Alert.
And we get them by getting to the first checkpoint. That right there was not a checkpoint.
Containment integrity may be compromised.
Kind of sad you didn't like it. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. Because you're just such a huge fan of Rainworld in general, so...
Pressure discrepancy detected. Reversing flow in 3, 2. Power deactivated.
Kind of feel like it was appropriate that I didn't like it because
Power activated.
I often struggled to latch on to Rainworld for a long period of time, despite loving the game. Kind of a hard thing to explain why I struggled to latch onto it.
Notice. Routine power diagnostics in Air Exchange scheduled for tomorrow. Expect localized system interruptions.
Sorry, I'm focusing right now. But yeah, Rainworld as a whole, like, I have this weird part of, like, where I love it, but I also struggle to latch onto it sometimes. I actually really enjoy watching other people play it, to be honest. I spend a lot of time doing that. Like, I've watched literally almost all of Scurry's videos on it now. Scurry did a really good job with that game. Plus, I find them very interesting in general, so... Get fucked! Oh, I almost fell. We should be able to do this one-handed, and then have our hammer free to hammer these assholes. Only when we need to, though. Am I attached? No. Fucking hell. I think I'm fine, though. Yep, I'll be fine. Maybe. Maybe I'll be fine. Something's pulling me. I'm probably screwed. Yep, screwed. Okay, cool. I think I'd finish it without... I don't think I'd finish it without DevTools, help from the Discord, and a warp menu. Now, like, watching someone play Rainworld for the first time is one of my favorite types of content to watch live. Yeah, no, I can understand that. I haven't bit the bullet on yet, but I did see that Scurry posted a Watcher video. And whenever I decide that I'm not going to finish Watcher myself, I will probably go and watch their video. I just haven't bit the bullet on whether I'm going to finish it or not yet. Yeah, once I'm decided on that, that's going to be like, if I watch it, then I'm probably not going to play it. I mean, that's kind of like the final straw for me. Because at that point, I'll know what's going on, and the mystery is kind of gone. You don't think I'll end up liking if I play it myself? I mean, I did play the first half. And if I went back and played, I actually have a suspicion of what I'm supposed to do now. because I just kind of thought about it. And I did think about it when I wasn't playing. And whenever I spent some time thinking about it, I'm like, oh, I bet I have to do X, Y, Z. And it wasn't like anyone giving me clues or anything like that. It was honestly just, I spent some time thinking about it, and I realized that it was something I hadn't tried. And I might just be wrong on how to continue. But I don't think I'm wrong.
Alert. Per local authority directive 1032, substructure evacuation order has been...
Bud. Ah, Bud is gone. Lane. Nope, fuck! Wow, I can't believe I fell transitioning between stages. Midway through Watcher playthrough, I downloaded a mod to help me out. I'm not sure if it was worth it, though. It was tedious to complete the campaign, but I think my focus on progress really hindered my exploration. Excuse me? Can't imagine playing the Watcher after finishing Saint. Week after finishing Saint. Yeah, Saint was amazing. Saint was breathtaking for me, to be honest. Watcher honestly could have been better, just a simple fan region showcase. The story felt forced onto it. I honestly, this says a lot for me, but I don't know what the story of Watcher was even supposed to be. Like, so you both watched my stream of it, right? Did I run into story yet? Because I didn't feel like I had run into story yet. Like, at all. I ran into the Skull Kid Echo. And they weren't terribly useful in any way, shape, or form. And that's all I really remember story-wise, air quotes story-wise, running into. So I don't know if I missed something there that I was supposed to be getting. Like, I don't know what I was supposed to be getting out of those interactions other than this Echo's a jerk. So I don't know if I, like, missed story cues or story beats. And there didn't seem to be a lot of environmental storytelling to the areas I was in. Like, they just felt alien and uninteresting. I will say, though, despite that, I do really like the moths. I liked the area that had the moths in it. And I liked the parkour. I liked that the parkour was, like, designed to be really challenging. Oh no, fucking hell. I'm not paying attention enough. There's absolutely no environmental storytelling. The Echo is supposed to be the story. Most of it's shown off during the end. Yeah. The story that you experience is basically how it is throughout the entire campaign. Yeah, Rainworld, I'm gonna call it Rainworld 1. So Watcher is separate. Rainworld 1 really, like, even from the get-go, you know, with the whole, you know, hey, your mom is out there somewhere. Gosh dang it. I'm sitting here talking and playing at the same time, and it's making me quite bad at playing. But, like, even from the get-go, it was just like, hey, you know, there was even still just there was a compel to explore, right? That I didn't feel playing Watcher. I'm glad that my I'll call you guys my diehard fan base, which is, the, you know, almost a meme, almost me being funny at this point. But I'm glad you guys aren't too annoyed that I didn't actually finish Watcher, because I felt a little guilty about it, but again, I lacked the passion to do it. And as an ADHD person, supposedly maybe ADHD, doing something that I'm not interested in is very hard, and then doing something for fun that I'm not interested in is basically impossible. Like, if I'm going to do something for fun and my own enjoyment, which YouTube is, some people don't seem to get... Oop, I hear it. Where is he? Where is he? This is really important. I need to find this. There's a secret. I hear him. Think he's here? Yay! Yay! Okay, cool. Guys, real quick. This is the coolest thing you can do in this game. This is one of the power-ups. This little guy here. I fucking love this. I fucking love this. This is the coolest power-up to put in a game like this. Climb walls. You can climb anything. You just gain the power to climb literally anything. It lasts like 8 seconds or something like that. But it is a god power. And if I get enough of those guys, I think I only have to get one more at this point. It'll unlock the ability for me to buy them in the shops. Pocket glue. Apparently it's a crime to kill them. So I don't know. There's also an achievement for carrying one in your hands and then ascending 100 meters, which I will probably try and do at some point because the achievements in this game are funny and interesting. Like, all of the achievements seem super weird in a good way. Is there a way up the outside? Because I do not... There is. Okay. Do not want to go up the inside. Going up the inside is actually toxic. Ooh. That was a hard grab.
Emergency.
Ah, fuck.
Fire suppression systems offline in Sector 4. Manual intervention required.
Getting stuck behind the door unlocked something for me. The reason why I finished it is that I played it in 2 sittings. One for 4 hours, one for 12? Jesus. And you kind of didn't have anything to do during that one weekend. You don't think you would have finished if it released on Tuesday instead? Yeah, so you can kind of get where I'm coming from on that, where it's just like, other things came out right around the same time, and I just almost immediately lost interest. Plus, one of my friends got me into Stalker Gamma right around the same time. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys care, but Stalker Gamma is the biggest failure I've ever had as a YouTuber. And it has now been weeks since I attempted to make a video on that. And I am still mentally recovering from that. I don't know if people care. That's more of like a... that's a me thing. That's not a gaming thing. But, yeah, like, fucking hell. Oh my god. A bunch of things happened, like, right around the same time that Watcher came out. So, I hear the goop. The goop is right beneath me. So it's just like, it was just bad timing almost as well. I think if, the game had been... I'm gonna let the goop take me. I'm too far behind already. I think if the game had been just a little bit more interesting and better timed, I would have been excited to finish it, and then, you know, after playing Rainworld for 3 weeks or something like that, because it would have probably taken me 3 weeks to do it, you know, I would have kept playing Rainworld, and we'd probably be playing Rainworld right now. But it kind of just, you know, caused a confluence of things there. There we go. Finally got that. Okay, it's good that I didn't give up. Just go a little slower, Areima. Go a little more cautiously. Pay attention to what you're doing. Stop talking whenever you're doing something hard. Reminder. There's a really funny reminder that she says eventually, and I'm really looking forward to catching it on camera. It made me laugh really hard the first time. That's why I'm not saying anything about it. It's here. Ooh, spear. Also, like, a day after you finish the DLC, broke up with someone. Yeah. I get that. You know, factors weigh in, right? You know, maybe if my Stalker video had gone better, then I would have been enjoying Rainworld better too, because, you know, that kind of demotivated me for everything I was doing on YouTube. The last couple weeks have just kind of been hard, YouTube-wise. Right now, I'm supposed to be probably recording Cataclysm because I was cleaning up some stuff and I deleted 2.5 hours of Cataclysm footage, which means that's I literally haven't made a video this week because I accidentally deleted my footage. Which was a problem with organization. It was not organized correctly, so I didn't recognize the file name. And that's what caused it to get deleted. And I am pretty peeved with myself at that, because there was actually some cool shit that happened in that footage. So I'm just like, I know what I'm going to do, but it's just like a pain in the ass that I have to basically start over.
Emergency.
Hate starting over on things.
Structural instability.
Which is funny, because I play roguelikes, but...
Evacuation recommended.
Like, I hate losing footage, and I hate having to start over with footage. One of my least favorite things. And it happens more often than I'd like to admit with YouTube. It's very annoying. It caught you on a very good time. Yeah, I wonder if that's like, you know, that's a bigger factor than we're giving it credit for, right? Is what people, how people were doing when it came out, right? Be an interesting question to ask people. It's just like, hey, you know, how were you feeling when you played the Watcher DLC? Okay, got back to the break room. What? Okay. It like, I went straight up and it pulled me in and then crushed me. I also like the tip on that page. Tip, do not be eaten. I'm playing very poorly today. think it's because I'm thinking about other things. Think about Rainworld, and I don't have a ton of time to stream today, so I'm kind of just playing for fun. And I'm streaming way too often. I'm like becoming like a natural streamer or something like that. Super weird, right? I've streamed like 4 or 5 times in the last week. Yeah, a serious rip. That was... I had a good plan and everything, and the game basically just said no. That's a fun alternate path. Let's take the alternate path. The fuck is that noise?
Warning. You are not alone.
What? I don't know what's happening here. Never heard that noise before. There's actually a funny thing that happens in this game, which is why I'm struggling so hard, is that the higher you get, the harder the first few levels get. So, like, even though I've gotten higher, these early levels have actually legitimately gotten harder. I'm not like just saying that. Like there's more content on the lower levels, and the new content is in fact harder. Like those crusher rooms were not there the first time I came through. Like they literally didn't exist because it was too hard of a room to subject people to in their first couple runs. So it actually gets harder and harder to get back up to the top, to the content near the top that you've been to already, which is kind of an interesting concept. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I'd rather see the higher tier floors and try again on some of the 2012 boss floors than get stuck down here. But, I guess it is what it is. You don't know how you feel about there not being any more Rainworld content? Well, everything ends eventually, right? Sometimes people just need to move on, and, you know, they're making other games, right? They're probably still making that weird Jet Set Radio Racer game. At least I hope they are. That thing looked really cool.
Notice. Training chamber 22. Climbing apparatus has been decommissioned.
Excuse me, game? I grabbed that?
Prohibited.
I guess I might not have. The Airframe Ultra, yeah. It looked interesting. As a speed game enjoyer, I will definitely be playing that. If there's any kind of early access, I'll even probably hit the early access. We're going to be running out of time. What the fuck? Why is that happening so much all of a sudden? I've never had it happen. And now it's happening all the time. I wonder if they patched something. So now you like have to get the right angle, or else you've just, you know, bounce. On. Go. Stand up on the thing. There you go. I believe in you.
Emergency. Fire suppression systems offline in Sector 4.
Hug.
Manual intervention required.
Fire suppression systems offline. I wonder if that means I'm gonna run into a area on fire. That'd be cool as fuck to see. Where am I going? Probably there. There we go. Break room. It's amazing. There is a demo. Oh. I might have to go check out the demo. I didn't know that there was a demo already. I feel like Rainworld left a procedurally animated, goofy exploration game shaped hole in my heart, and nothing else will fill again. Yeah. Can see that. Double stamina for 10 minutes. That's really nice. So let's just go then. We got 10 minutes of this. Could go around, or I could just do this. Shattered chambers. Maybe do this. Nope, that's not high enough. There we go. I've never done this room before. This is completely new to me. Loud acid. Room wasn't too bad. Costly on items, though. Oh, we're not done. Okay. So more new rooms here.
Alert. Elevated humidity levels detected in Silo 92. Dry goods containment integrity may be compromised.
Can I go up from here? I'm kind of thinking no. I can't go up from there. Okay, we'll go around then. Yeah, this is a way. There's not just one way through each room, mind you, but... Whew, okay. Fuck chairs! A chair almost killed me once, so we're going to kill all chairs at this point. Can of tuna. Cool. I recognize this room. This was the one where she said, caution, you're not alone. Wonder if something's going to happen in here. Can't fucking see. That was weird. I was like slipping off the rod. Ba-dum-tsh. Ooh, floppy disk. Fuck yes. That is a huge find. Floppy disk, if I can get to the middle part, is an extra life. I just try to get to the middle part. To get the habitation. Oh, we're at habitation with an extra life. Oh my god, this is a good run.
Attention. Memory core deterioration accelerating. Data loss estimated at 84%.
Of course you're not alone. You're here with us. That's how I chose to read that, Tomac. And we close the door. And temporarily de-droop. Okay. Man, I can feel my shoulders relax a little bit. Never be another game like Rainworld. You can't replicate Rainworld. That room was actually pretty cool with the crooked walls. Yeah, there's a lot of rooms that give me some serious, like, Aperture vibes. You know, like the second part of Portal, right? Okay. So, we're gonna come in here. Oh, I need to put the disc in. There we go. And these discs often have something on them, I just recently learned. Okay. Project 1, camera 5. Sure. Kind of looks like there's eyes there or something. Okay, sure. Yep. We can also use it to create a biological backup. Caution. To back up neural processes to P-space. Look at the screen. Do not scream. Do not obey what you see. Very SCP. That reminds me of, like, that little sequence reminds me of, like, there's like these things on SCP where, like, they're supposed to be tetragrams that, like, erase your memory if you read certain pages. Looks very similar. Okay. Perks. Velocity augments. Increases walking and running speed by 25% and climbing speed by 10%. Climbing speed's a big deal. Encumbrance capacity by 3 items. Or increases reach by 75%. Hold on, there's a bug. Ooh. Increases reach by 75%. That's a big deal. 15 points. We're going to go ahead and buy that. Chunk. We're going to go ahead and buy that because we have multiple lives here. Does seem OP. I'm curious how much of a reach increase it is. So I can reach that all the way over there now. You say seems OP, but the later levels are insane. I had a thing on one of my longest runs that made it so that I had a super jump, and I still couldn't beat the transition from level 2 to 3. I beat all of level 2 with it, but the transition from 2 to 3 is just, like, brutal. It is absolutely brutal. Hey, Pori. Also, thanks for your incredibly useful comments. Top tier.
Warning. Severe elevator malfunction detected.
Severe elevator malfunction detected. Advice: don't use elevators.
Emergency.
Holy shit.
Route through drainage system.
My ladder climbing skills. Oh my god, this is... Okay. Increased reach is fucking top tier. Absolutely top tier. Holy shit. Can I just reach this from the ground now? Yeah, I can. Normally you have to do like a fancy thing and stand on something in order to be able to reach that particular pole right there. I just know. I know this room. That's why I'm going so quickly. Oh my god! That is so strong. Holy shit, that is so strong. Okay, we got a good run. I get to keep my perks if I die, now that I've gotten a extra life. Hold on. There's a cool thing we can do here. Where we can use that, and we can skip a good portion of the level. I do need to be looking around for some resources. Can I just reach this thing? Just... Normally you have to use an item here. Oh, I still have to use an item. And if I could get climb speed on top of this, maybe I can reach this one. No. Still gotta use a python. Climb speed on top of this would just be, like, insane. Like, literally insane. What was that sound? Never heard that sound before. Can you run into the same upgrades twice? Like, can you have Elastic Hands now? Imagine if you... So here's the thing. You can't get upgrades from that station ever again in this run. And this game's so hard, I've never run into a second upgrade station. I don't know if there is one. Legitimately. By the way, this right here, Pipeworks. And yes, it is confirmed that this is in fact Pipeworks. So we're in Rainworld now.
Warning. Elevated.
Can you imagine having like two 75% reaches though? That would be wild.
Contamination. Protective gear recommended.
Oh my god, I just skipped a portion of this level. I've never even been able to do a skip like that before. Skipped right past a whole bunch of really hard vents. Okay. Holy crap. This upgrade, I'm sorry, I know I keep saying it, but like this upgrade is wild. I don't like the sounds I'm hearing. At the same time, I also saw our RSPK end up with a 200% jump height upgrade, which kind of equivalated to the same thing, but was harder to control, but I would argue had more uses. Because like there's times when you don't have handholds, where you just have to, instead of handholds, you just have to like actually do video game parkour kind of stuff. Where am I going? I've never done this room before. The answer isn't always up. That's why I'm confused, by the way. I think today it's up, though.
Under directive from the Authority Board, do not harm any instances of Lambda 0331. The species holds protective status, and interactions pose great risk to you and your fellow workers.
I think that Lambda species that they were talking about is that caterpillar I killed earlier, by the way. Whenever you kill the caterpillar, the game calls you a criminal. Literally raining right now? Yeah. Oh, that red one explodes. Don't touch the red one. What the fuck is going on? It's like all weird. I think it's just the heat, maybe? Nope! Oh my gosh, I didn't fall that far, thank God. Because we're in the Pipeworks, we do have to go a lot faster now, by the way. Yep, I hear the goop. This is not actually my best descent. I died before. There's specific ways you can die that ruin your ascent markers. Oh, hey, here we go. This is the farthest I've ever gotten. This room right here. This room sucks ass. This room sucks so much ass. Okay, I'm gonna check something real quick. Okay. This room is the absolute fucking worst. I know what to do this time, though. I just got really confused last time.
To habitation yellow. Please enjoy.
I'm guessing that after this room, I'm going to get another, like, upgrade room where I can save myself and stuff like that. But I'm not sure.
Will be required.
Okay, so once we get up to this ledge, we have to go across and hit all these buttons and then return, and then we have to do another puzzle afterwards. So we just need to go, because this is... the goop is still coming. So we don't have a lot of time here. Okay, there's button 1. Button 2. And this one is impossible by itself, so we're going to do that. It looks possible, but it's not. Oh my god, the extra reach was actually huge there.
Alert. Elevator security locks have been released.
Ooh. Extra reach really helped again. Okay. No! Oh my god! That would have been death. That would have been death. Okay, so phase 2. This is, you can basically think of this as like a rock climbing boss fight. Okay, phase 2 is a lot harder. We're gonna go put that there. So we have a stamina thing. We have a chocolate bar.
Warning. Class 7 fluid has been detected.
Yeah, no shit, Class 7 fluid has been detected.
Habitation yellow. Airlock seal mechanisms must be engaged.
Uh-huh.
Please contact your local control room specialist.
Oh, okay.
Warning. Control specialist is missing.
Oh, damn.
Contacting administrator.
Okay, thanks.
Warning. Administrator is missing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Contacting emergency worker protection crews. Error. No crews detected.
Oh, okay, so...
Engage manual override.
What you're saying is I'm on my own. And it's almost like I knew that. No! Fuck! Fuck! Oh, I'm dead. Oh. Well, fuck. Maybe I can... Nope. Not if I do that. Yeah. GG. Why not use the worm thing? I don't have a worm thing. I did just get back to the elevator, but we can't... We fell. Yeah. I don't have the worm thing right now, so I can't use it. This room is the room I'd normally save a worm thing for. But yeah. I don't have enough resources to get back up, so I was just dead. It's not over, though. It is a good run, and I still have the perk. So I come back, because I got that data disc, I come back to here, and I can buy one more disc. I can save myself one more time. We also can read this disc to see what's on it. Oh, there's nothing on it. Okay. I was about to the elevator, Hazel, yeah. We have a really amazing perk right now, Hazel, where we have 75% longer reach with our arms. And honestly, it's kind of, like I said, it's kind of really amazing. It made the ascent really kind of easy, but that room back there is just, that room is so brutal. I needed more resources for that second part.
Warning. Severe elevator malfunction detected.
Okay. This will be different too, by the way. It's not just going to be the same pipe yard climb.
Emergency evacuation route through drainage system.
At least most of the time it's different. And there's a funny thing about this game where at best ascent it lost because I used a data disk. That's why I lose my best ascent. Because I basically cloned myself. And this is a version of me that hasn't done that best ascent. Just white knuckle today? Yeah, because I only have about 2 hours. So we're not going to play any Dark Souls because I just don't have enough time to play 2 games. And I kind of just wanted to play this, so I don't have a ton of time for streaming. I was rock climbing today, and it made me think about this game. Literally came home from rock climbing, immediately played White Knuckle. Come on. Let me out of the sewer. I really do need to figure out how to get past that elevator room. That's currently my my biggest blocker, is figuring out that one. Which I really do think it's a resources thing, not necessarily a skill thing. Now, mind you, it's probably also a skill thing. But, like, I didn't see a way through that room without using resources. Or a superpower. And long arms was not enough. Downloading Dark Souls 3 right now. 3 optional bosses left in Dark Souls 2. Sounds like you haven't beaten Dark Souls 2.
Evacuation recommended.
Are you going to finish all the bosses, or are you going to just be done? Like, I understand. I'm not going to tease you too much. I don't know if I'm going to 100% Dark Souls 2 either, to be honest. Ah, fuck you! Oh my god, please stop. Oh my god, reach! I don't like that sound. Really don't like that. No! What the fuck? I'm worried that that sound is the you're not alone, whatever that means. It does vaguely sound like it's getting closer, right? Well, whatever it was, we're out of the room now. Ooh. Okay. You're gonna hate Lud and Zelen. Yeah. I see what you mean when you said the perk was OP. You're basically flying. Yeah. 3-minute run through gauntlet of enemies. Fight 2 bosses at the same time. Oh, fun. I don't think I've fought those guys. If they're a DLC boss, then I definitely haven't fought them in Dark Souls 2.
Non-perishable rations are recommended.
HUD! Ah, damn. Got away. Ow! I literally got killed by events? Oh my god, I can't believe I got killed by events. There was 2 vents there and they just bullied me. I didn't even know that was possible. Okay, well, last try with the long arms. The pipe is good news.
Warning. Severe elevator malfunction detected.
Okay, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this.
Further noted. Emergency evacuation route through
Come on.
drainage system.
Just go, just go, just go. Brick might actually be helpful. I don't know, though. Brick is basically like, you can just toss it at things to kill them. The only thing it really does. We're gonna see if we can reach this. Yeah! Long arms. That's not possible without this perk. Normally you would have to spend an item there every time. I'm not looking at chat right now because I need to focus up. I'll pause and look at chat in a moment, though. Also, watch the Pates of Your, same Pates of Your video you were talking about. Stuttering for you? I don't see any frame drops. Yeah, Pates of Your is like super interesting, to be honest. Whenever I'm done with this, I might honestly play it. Even though I've seen all the content, like now that I've played a game like it, I'm realizing how much I love this genre. Although this being a roguelike and it being like a pseudo-horror game really appeals to me. So I'll have to be really done with this game before I play Peeps of Yore. Please grab. There we go. Like, I know I was in range. Please just grab.
Foreign spores detected near sump tank 51. Affected area under biohazard watch.
I don't really have the resources to spare to cool off my hands right now. So we're just going to keep going and be careful about my stamina. We're all good. Nothing bad happened. Nothing bad at all. Please get over the thing. Oh my gosh. Saw the goop right behind me. Oh, we don't have a lot of time. We gotta focus. We gotta focus up.
Backflow hazard in substructure 10. High pressure buildup poses sudden risk of pipe rupture.
Please don't die to the fence again. Don't kill me. Don't kill. Oh my god. It just spammed me into a corner. Oh. My soul just left my body. We lost the coolest fucking perk ever. Well, we'll get a better one next time. My soul literally left my body. Such a lame thing to die to. Game? Why do you keep letting go? Literally didn't change what button I was pressing, and the game just let go of the thing I was holding on to. Maybe we'll get a cool experimental perk. Oops, I smashed the bug. What's happening? I'm not sure what's happening there. I wonder if it's like a lag thing or something, where my hands kind of like let go for a second, almost like I'm letting go of the button, but I'm not. Very strange. I don't think it's a byproduct of me moving too quickly. But it could be.
All personnel are to report to the lowest levels.
It's an offline game, so it's not like my internet's lagging or any some shit.
Security force.
Chairs. Controller issue? I'm using mouse and keyboard. If I was using a controller, I would probably agree that there's a chance that there's a controller issue there, but I'm using mouse and keyboard. So I really hope my mouse isn't dying or something. Just replaced the batteries like a week ago. I mean, it is a cordless mouse. I do play video games with it basically constantly. There's a chance. Is there no way up out here? Is this just for an item? No, okay. There's this spot over here. Up here.
Notice. Routine power diagnostics in Air Exchange scheduled for tomorrow. Expect localized system interruptions.
Okay, yeah, that was actually the game lagging there. I don't know if you guys saw it get all choppy for a second there. I think there is actually a lag thing going on. that is causing me to let go sometimes. It's not like a problem. It's not happened at any point that's been like causing an actual significant problem. I think this is actually requiring me to do this here. Oh, I didn't look at the ledge. There we go. I need to be on the other side. Please get up. Where's the side here that has, like, pittons? Oh, it is right here. I just missed it. These guys are so hard to see. Spears! Glorious spears! Okay, break room. First person game on controllers is yucky. Maybe it's an unoptimized new game thing. Yeah. Watching your stream right after watching your video cover it. It's crazy how fast you're going now. I have played a little bit more. I will say I have played a little bit more. Probably 7 hours more. Double stamina. Lasts for 10 minutes. Okay. We'll use that. I was hoping for a permanent perk that I didn't hate. But reduced walking speed actually feels awful. I took it once and I just hated it. I actually, whenever I was editing my video, I even myself was just like, wow, how slow I'm going in my video was wild to me. I have actually invited RSPK to potentially comment and join me in as like a commentator in future videos, because I really liked our chemistry. I don't know about if anyone else agrees with me on that, but
due to hazardous contamination.
I'm a bit of a chaotic person, and he's really chill. So like, there's kind of a nice combined vibe there. I'm at 4.5 hours playtime. Really? I thought I was at a lot higher. Interesting. Cool. Good to know. Oh, running out of inventory space. You could see it flash red for a second there. Where am I going? I'm going over here. Oh, that looks like hell. Glad I went this way. Azale using their friendship with me on Steam to my disadvantage. I also always exaggerate numbers. I don't remember numbers, so I just guess. And it almost always ends up to be a higher number. Please get up. Thank you. No! Okay, fine. Guess I can't go that way. I'll go the lame, normal way. Just don't like this way, because you can't see shit. Disc! Guys, we have an extra life again! And we should be pretty close to habitation. That's amazing. To get an extra life again. This is the third disc I've found ever. So last game was the second disc I found, or last match was the second disc I found ever. And I found them in a row like this. Amazing. Okay, we're not quite at habitation. Oh, God. Is there another way up? No. Can I climb these? Sort of. Yeah. There is another way up. Cool.
Surveillance systems at % functionality.
Yeah, fuck even interacting with those.
Unmonitored.
They've killed me way too many times. Oh, plus we get a worm for our trouble. Bug, not worm. Man, I'd be really excited if I got another bug. Another worm. A lambda. Okay. We go over here. No! Fuck! I love the video of you if RSPK did this by choice. Just like catching you at Haze playing at 2 a.m. Man, the Crushers. Crushers, though. What time is it? It is 4:20 my time. So I have another hour. I know that a lot of the people in stream right now are people who kind of got into my channel for the Let's Plays. And the roguelikes. And the Rainworld. I see you, Tomok. I see you, Newly. Just out of curiosity. You know, how are you enjoying the fact that I'm doing a second channel for all that shit again? Not gonna change my opinion based on your guys' opinion, but, you know, it's interesting to know how people feel about it, because you guys are my audience, and I do care about your opinion maybe like 5%, right? It's not what keeps me going at night, but it is nice to hear. More content is good. That's fair. Hard to argue with that logic. Bug.
Warning. Loose debris reported in training chamber corridors. Navigational hazards likely.
Fuck you. No! Oh my god. Okay. We're good. Slight panic, but good. Please. Please. Okay. Hug. Almost like we never spent resources. You live for my attention, don't lie. I like your stream. Sadly, I can only hang around for the first couple minutes most of the time. Oh, thank you, Tomok. I know you've been around for a while. I mean, I remember... I think the first time I ever saw you in one of my streams was my original Rainworld playthrough. You took great pleasure in trolling me. You and Newly both, to be honest. I remember being lied to more than once. Bug. Bug. No! The bug trapped me! I tried to grab the thing and I grabbed the bug instead. That's funny.
Alert. Lambda biosignatures detected in long-term storage facility.
Well, that's good to know. Apparently there's a Lambda, which is that amazing super climb bug, and the long-term storage. Now the only thing I have to worry about is getting long-term storage as one of the possible rooms, because it does not show up every time. When you see my hands do that, by the way, it means that I'm holding my hands out, prepping to grab something. Is there a way up without using resources? Yeah, there is. Okay. Can I stand on this? No. There we go. My backpack is getting full. This is like a meta currency, so I'm just going to turn it in now, because if I die, I at least keep the bugs.
Use caution when entering or exiting the lift.
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna die in the first levels. Who would do that? Not me. We're good, we're good, we're good. Yeah, around that time. This is the thinly veiled bug catching sim. Accurate. Basically Pokemon. Basically Pokemon. Okay. Experiment to perk time. Painkillers, double stamina, or Friends Upstairs. We'll take the double stamina. The Friends Upstairs we tried a moment ago. Basically what it does is every few moments it'll make a crate that gives us items that like beeps and stuff like that. And we can break it open for items. And don't get me wrong, it's quite good, but I have a full inventory right now. So considering it also has a time limit on it, we're not going to get a lot of benefit out of it. I gotta move fast in this room.
Pressure discrepancy detected. Reversing flow in 3. Power deactivated.
Very good. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now we turn the power back on.
Power activated.
Oh, I hate this room. Okay. Focus up. Good focus up, Areima. Immediately fall. This room is awful. Take my time. Kill that. It's going to cause me problems. Okay, there we go. Finally, we get the ledge. Okay. And grab here. Here. Wait for the tentacle to move. No! Okay, we're not that far behind. Oh man, that was beautiful. Okay. And we need to make sure we don't overjump this one. Because you can jump right into that fan.
Power
Ooh.
deactivated.
Very nice. Room's basically done. Wow, how am I not in the second area yet?
Notice. Routine power diagnostics in air exchange scheduled for tomorrow. Expect localized system interruptions.
Sorry for incoming slight nausea-inducing thing here. Yeah, sorry about that. I hate that spot there. I hate watching it. Habitation. We don't have a data disc though, so we're only going to get 1 life out of this. What's your beef with the radios? I'll stand near a radio next time and you'll hear it. They make a creepy ass fucking noise. It's not music. It's like this god-awful, horrific monster siren song. And I hate it. It puts a crawl up my spine. So I just get rid of them every time.
Seal engaged. Door latches holding. No leaks detected.
This one's not too bad. Some of them are really bad. They make a bunch of different noises. Okay. Let's make the backup first. It's more like actually Duke Archlave's alarm's pretty close. Improves walking, running speed, and climbing speed, so that we might get that if nothing else is good. Stamina regen 50%. Oh, well, grounded. Never mind. That's just kind of bad. Increases the damage of your hammer. You can now hammer in pythons with a single swing. Okay, we're gonna go with velocity. So it's walk, run, and climb speed. It's not the best perk I've ever seen, but it's definitely something. Ooh. This is useful. That right there is an auto-driving python. If I put it into a wall, it just goes and then drills itself in. Really nice. I'll probably use that in the elevator room if we manage to get to the elevator room.
Warning. Severe elevator malfunction detected.
Okay, second area.
Further notice. Emergency evacuation route through drain.
We don't have as strong of a perk, but maybe we get better RNG this time. Go. Fuck you. Fuck you. That. I hate that. Creepy ass fucking dark noise bitch ass music. I hate it so much. I'm not really a fan of creepy things usually. Like, I don't play creepy games. I don't play horror games. I love the vibe of this game dramatically because it's SCP. But it does... The fact that I'm being hunted by a horror creature does add to the suspense of this game. For me, pretty much a lot. And I would actually argue that it makes me worse at this game. Because I'm like, I feel the tingle up my spine whenever certain things happen. Like some of the noises. Especially because I still don't know what's possible in this game. Right? So I don't know what a lot of these noises are. And I've seen stuff in the... because I'm a YouTuber, I've looked at the press kit, right? And I've seen stuff in the press kit that I've not seen in the game. So I'm kind of terrified about when that stuff is going to come about. God, the climbing speed is so nice, by the way. Have I played Klekka? Yes! This game definitely gives me Klekka climbing sim vibes. Yeah, I haven't played the full early access that's currently out. But I did play the beta that was out a little while ago.
Decontamination checkpoints have been relocated to Corridor 3B. Update your egress routes accordingly.
That's what I wanted to do. Fuck. This room sucks, by the way. I've died in this room more than almost any other room in the game. And I'm about to again. Yep. Fucking hell, this room. Who did I play with? Kez. I played it with my friend Kezon. Not RSPK. Kez is a unique beast. We don't play very many games together anymore because our schedules never line up. But they're a person who likes hard games even more than I do, and they're wild about how they play hard games. This sucks. We are much less prepared for this now. We need to find a different route through that big room because that was not a good route.
Warning. Severe elevator malfunction detected.
Played the full game of Knuckle. I thought it was only early access right now.
Emergency.
Whenever I played it, it was on the first days of its early access. And you can only go down so many floors before it just took you to like this forest room and then murdered you. It like summoned the gas, right? I liked that game a lot though. I would probably go back and play it at some point. Honestly, I'll probably play it on the channel. I'm bad at horror games though, so I'll probably play it with one of my friends. By bad, I mean like I can't handle them very well. It's actually the first thing I thought about this whenever I played this game. Other than the Rainworld. I literally even mentioned Rainworld in my video that I put up today. Other than Rainworld, I thought of Kleka because the visuals are very Kleka. There's a paid release with an ending. Oh, that's very cool. I didn't know that they had gotten that far. Bug. Missed the bug. Bug escaped. How am I standing here?
Notice.
I mean, I'm not going to argue.
8 days since the last system floor. Estimated time until next cycle.
Okay.
41 hours.
Doing good? The big room is going to absolutely fuck me, though. I need to find a path through it. Fucking hell. No! Oh my god. Well, we're not dead yet. Hold on. I thought we were already dead, so I stopped moving. We might be able to recover this. I need to focus up. No more mistakes. Fucking kill it. Ooh! Ooh, we recovered. Okay. Okay, so that path sucks. How about here? Nice. Oh, that's so cool. I just guessed. There's a bug. Bug's gonna kill me if I don't take care of it. It knocks you off things really hard. Okay. We're doing a little bit better now.
Security systems compromised. Unauthorized access detected in restricted zones.
Guess we just go for it. Oh, fuck. No! Oh my god. I can't believe. Also, was this Oblivion Remaster kind of shadow dropped? Yeah. It was just shadow dropped today. I've actually been considering whether I do something with the Oblivion Remaster. If I did anything with it, what I would do is like make a new CDDA style like roleplay run. But my problem with it is that if I were to do that, I would be doing it because Oblivion is famous, not because I actually want, like, it's popular, not because I actually want to. It would help my channel a lot, especially my main channel, because it would be a very high volume thing, and people enjoy story runs of games like Oblivion and Skyrim. But I didn't super love Oblivion. I also think it's not going to run very well on my PC. I was looking at the specs today, and my PC exactly meets the minimum specs. Because again, this, I was complaining about this during my haste video the other day, but I'm not a fan of the PC race, and most of the time it doesn't really affect me, and I'm still not a fan of it, even though it doesn't normally affect me. But it's getting to the point where if I want to continue to be a PC YouTuber, I'm literally going to be forced to get a better PC, because people just keep upping the graphics for no reason. Like, the graphics just keep getting better and better. And it's not like in a way that doesn't matter, in my opinion. Maybe I'm alone there and thinking it doesn't matter. But like, I mean, Monster Hunter Wilds is my main example. World looked amazing, and if you go back and play Monster Hunter World right now, it still looks amazing. And the best thing about World is that more people could play it than Wilds.
Attention. Facility power levels critical.
And it's just like, the only thing they're doing is they are selling a pretty image and causing a bunch of people to not be able to play the game.
85%.
And that kind of frustrates me. And there's nothing I can do about it. And the industry is going to stay that way because it's a human nature thing. It's not a video game industry thing. But I still kind of hate it. I guess I hate that aspect of humanity. Because honestly, it's never going to stop, right? It's... Oh, fuck. It's literally a... Come on. It's literally a human nature thing. Please. Please stop missing Areima. That's me, not the game there. The graphics are getting better to the detriment of programmers and gamers. That's a very fast way of saying my very long and drawn-out series of complaints. Yes, I agree. It does look nicer, but like the cost is outweighing the benefits at this point, because the cost is just getting greater and greater and greater. And if the cost becomes people cannot enjoy your game and you're limiting your audience based off of how much money they've spent, that's like turning video gaming into like this bourgeois thing. And I'm just like, I don't like how that feels. It doesn't feel good to know that it's like exclusive based off of wealth, right? Like as soon as you frame it in that way, that feels bad in almost everyone's mouth, right? Because that's what it is. Like, for example, I can't afford a new PC right now. Maybe if I was a more successful YouTuber, I'd be able to do it or something like that. But I can't. There's no way I could afford a better PC right now. It's just not going to happen. I'm getting a raise at my job, my real-life job, sometime soon. And maybe whenever that happens, I could save up some money and do it. But, like, it is just like a wealth inequality thing, right? And you're creating a wealth inequality and disparity in gamers. And that's just not healthy for the gaming community. I'm gonna stop complaining about this. I've been complaining about this a lot lately, specifically because Monster Hunter Wilds really brought it to the forefront of my mind. Most of my friends can't play Monster Hunter Wilds at its proper, like, we all had to fuck with it in order to be able to play it. So it was just a really negative initial experience because of having to fuck with it so much to even just get the game to run. Bug. Spear. Spear is better than bug. We haven't seen a new room in a little while. Oh, I was trying to get it down fast enough. Trying to get the radio down the hole. I got some cans. Okay, experimental upgrades. 30% jump height and climbing speed, but only for 8 minutes. Or 200% climbing speed at all times and minus 75% walking speed. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and say that this might be a ditched run, but I want to try this. Okay, so I now climb, or I now move really slow on the ground. But fuck, do I climb fast? Oh, this is gonna be a problem for jumps though. Oh, that's why this is a negative perk. Because I can't jump for shit now. Oh, that's actually quite bad. Because there's just times where you need to jump. Okay, that actually kills me, I think. I can't even get out of this room.
Notice. Climate control systems for deep
200% climb speed, though, is kind of hilarious.
parameters.
I think jump is more valuable than climb, though. Okay, maybe if I do this. Basically create something to swing from. Because I do have super high climb speed, right? And the climb speed makes me swing really hard. I think this perk has, in fact, killed me. This is an easy room. This is even the hard part of this room. Okay. Maybe I can survive? Come on. Oh my god, get into the fucking hole. Oh my god. It also lowers my speed whenever I'm doing the air jumps. Fuck me. For the record, that's a permanent buff too. Air quotes buff. Well, there's a data disk, so if we survive the habitation, this is a run. Sort of. I don't know how I'm going to do the elevator room moving this slow.
Alert. Silo elevator not
God, it looks like I'm swimming. Not even climbing anymore.
entering or exiting the lift.
Oh my god. This is hard to control. Whew. God, I move so slow. This is the one where the air turns off. So if I don't get to it fast enough, the air's going to turn off on me and it's going to pull me down. I don't think there's any way in hell I'm going to be able to get to it fast enough to get to it before the air turns off.
Pressure discrepancy detected. Reversing flow in 3, 2, 1.
Wow, I got to it fast enough? Damn.
Power deactivated.
It almost feels like super strength, not super speed. Because I'm pulling myself up so fast.
Power activated.
Imagine if I can get a speed buff at habitation.
Discrepancy detected. Reversing
Oh, this is a bad room. This is going to be really bad with what we got going here. Okay. Can I... Oh god. Okay, okay. Well, this perch has definitely made this run unique. I'll give it that. Ooh, did not know I could grab the bottom of that. Habitation! We're dead. Because of the reduced speed, I actually just couldn't get to the thing. I couldn't get to the ledge. Ugh. Well, we now know climb speed is kind of amazing. But that much reduced run speed, kind of awful. However, I didn't have a lot of time today, and I've been streaming for about 2 hours. I need to, it's 5 o'clock my time, I need to eat before I do a D&D game. So, thanks for people who joined in. Wow, 8 people joined in. Thanks for everyone. I will be streaming more of White Knuckle and more of my Dark Souls, all of Soulsborne playthrough later in the week. If you are not in the Discord and you want to get stream notifications of when I go live, I am going and getting a link right now. Come join the Discord. You can get a stream notification because I don't really have a stream schedule, at least not yet. And yeah, thanks for coming around. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.